how are you? I welcome you in our social science class, chapter number 3rd. All of you, please open your book, chapter number 3rd, on page number 243. What is the topic? The northern and the coastal plain. These are one of the physical features of India. So today we learn about the northern and the coastal plains of India. So before we learn about the northern and the coastal plains of India, we must know what are plains. So a flat and level land is called a plain. What are plain? A flat and level land is called a plain. And the plains of India include the northern plains and the coastal plains. Okay, what are plains? You understand? The flat and level lands are called plains, and the plains of India include the northern plains and the coastal plains. I show you the picture of plain. See, flat and level land is called a plain. This is the picture of plain, flat and level land. A flat and level land. And we are going to learn about the northern plains. Okay? Northern plains of India. The northern plains of India lies in the south of Himalaya. Where they lies? They lies in the south of Himalaya. Okay? The northern plains lies in the south of Himalaya. This stretches from Punjab to Assam. Okay? This stretches from Punjab to Assam. Okay, where they lies? They lies in the south of Himalaya. हिमालय के साउथ में है. This stretches, ये फैले हुए हैं पंजाब से असम तक. Okay, this stretches from Punjab to Assam. Okay, and many rivers which originate in the Himalaya flow through the northern plains. So many rivers originate from Himalayas. This river flow through the northern plains, and this river bring with them broken pieces of rock, sand and silt. See the picture. This is the picture of Himalaya. So many rivers originate from Himalaya. See, this and this. So many rivers originate from Himalaya. This river bring with them because from this stage the force of water or the is very fast. The flow of water is very fast. So they bring with them broken pieces of rock, sand and silt, and they deposit this material in river valley, and plains are formed by this deposit. Okay, here the force of river, the speed of river is very fast. They bring with them the broken pieces of rock and sand and deposit this material in a river valley, and plains are formed by this deposits. Okay, next thing is the fine silt deposited by the river is called alluvium. See, this is alluvium. It is very fertile and very good for crops. Okay, it is very fertile and very good for crop. This is alluvium. What is alluvium? The fine silt deposited by the river is called alluvium. So this is the picture of alluvium. It is very fertile and very good for crops. Okay. Next thing is the area watered by a river and its tributary is called its basin. What is a river basin? See, this is the main river, and some other river join this main river. Okay, some other rivers also join this main river. This is known as river basin, and the northern plains also formed by the basin, river basin. This is known as river basin. The three river basin mainly, the Satluj, Ganga and Brahmaputra, and their tributaries have formed the northern plain. See, Satluj, Ganga and Brahmaputra and their tributaries form the northern plains. These northern plains are formed by the river Satluj, Ganga and Brahmaputra and their tributaries. This Satluj river, Ganga river, Yamuna is the tributary of Ganga, and Brahmaputra and its tributary form the northern plains of India. Okay, it is clear? Next thing is we will learn about this three river basin. First, we take the Satluj river basin. Satluj river basin the river Satluj originated Tibet. कहाँ से originate हुई है? तिब्बत से. And Beas is the main tributary of river Satluj. Where it is originate? River Satluj originates in Tibet. And Beas is the main tributary of river Satluj. And Punjab and Haryana are the part of Satluj river basin. I will show you. Next thing is कि Bhakra Dam is also built on river Satluj, generate electricity and provide water for irrigation. Okay, ये river on river Satluj, which dam built? Bhakra Dam. Bhakra Dam built across river Satluj, which provide water for irrigation and also generate electricity, hydroelectricity. See the picture. This is a dam, water, turbines are there, generators are there. With the help of this, they produce electricity. This electricity is known as hydroelectricity. Okay, and these dams also provide water for irrigation. Okay, dams also provide water for irrigation. So which dam built on Satluj river? Bhakra Dam. Bhakra Dam is built on river Satluj. Next one is the Ganga river basin. Ganga river originates from the Gangotri glacier from Himalaya, and it flows through Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, Bihar, West Bengal. See, and here, before entering in the West Bengal, it divided into two parts. Okay, one part enter in Bangladesh, other part enter in West Bengal. Okay, which part enter in Bangladesh? It is known as Padma, and which enter in West Bengal? It is known as Hooghly. Okay, so this is the Ganga river basin. From where it originates? It originates from the Gangotri glacier, Himalayas, and from this it flows through Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, Bihar, and West Bengal. But before entering in the West Bengal, it divided or split into two parts. One part enter in Bangladesh and next part enter in West Bengal. Okay, this is the Ganga river basin. Now Brahmaputra river basin. Okay, Brahmaputra river originates from Tibet. And here the name of this river is Tsangpo. What is the name of the river here? Tsangpo. And from Tibet it entered in India through Arunachal Pradesh. See, this is Arunachal Pradesh. It enters in India in Arunachal Pradesh and flows through Assam. See, Assam. And from Assam it enters into Bangladesh. What we learn? We learn about the Brahmaputra river basin. Brahmaputra river originates from Tibet, and from Tibet it enters in India through Arunachal Pradesh and flow through Assam, and from Assam it enters into Bangladesh. Before entering Bangladesh, Brahmaputra and Ganga river form the largest delta in the world known as the Sundarban delta. See, this is the Sundarban delta. Before entering in the Bangladesh, Brahmaputra and Ganga river from the largest delta in the world known as Brahmaputra delta, and these two rivers flow in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, but before entering in the Bay of Bengal, they form the largest delta in the world known as the Brahmaputra delta. This Sundarban delta. So this Sundarban delta is the very fertile area of the world. It is very fertile, and we grow crops also here. This is very fertile area. So So, I hope all of you understand about the northern plains of India. What do you understand? All of you open page number 243 and see what is written in your book. What is flat plains? Flat and level lands are called plains, and the plains of India include the northern plain and the coastal plain. And first we learn about the northern plains. For where they lies? They lies on the south of Himalaya and stretches from Punjab to Assam. Okay, and many rivers originate from Himalaya, flow through this northern plain. And northern plains are formed by mainly three river basins. They are the Satluj, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra river basin. And in this video we learn about the Satluj river basin, Brahmaputra river basin and Ganga river basin. I hope all of you understand about the northern plains. In next video we learn about the life of the people in this region. Thank you.